Hey guys, today I want to share with you my method of getting tack sharp photos of hummingbirds every time. It's real easy. I want to show you. Let's go! It is an absolutely beautiful day here in Novato, California. If you are new to photography, your backyard is the perfect place to practice. Hopefully this will inspire you to dust off that camera and get those creative juices flowing. Catching birds in flight can be challenging, but today I will try to simplify it, and you most likely have a camera that is capable. First, we need a water feature or a water source to attract the birds. A fountain with running water works great. I found this on Amazon and they seem to love it. Next, you will need a nectar feeder. Just remember 1 part sugar to 4 parts water. Block all holes except the focal point. Now that we have the birds visiting on a regular basis, let's get our camera and flash in order. You will need an off-camera flash trigger and at least 2 speed lights, capable of high-speed sync. Most new flash units have this function. Now secure your main flash or key light 1 foot in front of and 2 feet above, pointing down at our focus point, in this fashion. Our fill light or secondary flash should be placed 1 foot below and 1 foot in front of the target area. This will cause a more natural light effect on our subject. Now place a flat white poster board or reflector 3 to 4 feet behind the focus point. Set your camera up 8 feet away. You will also need a tripod to lock your camera in place. Make sure you line it up the same height as your nectar feeder. A telephoto lens is mandatory as we are going to magnify the bird before it hits the sensor of your camera. I am using a 400mm lens on a full frame body, so your micro four thirds equivalent will be 200mm. I strongly suggest you use a remote shutter or triggering device. Most cameras offer an app so you can control your device with your phone. Switch your camera to manual focus and place an object, such as a stick, directly in front of our focus point. Most mirrorless cameras have a function called focus peaking. This will help you get a sharp focus in the target area. Then remove the stick. Now set your camera to the manual mode, your shutter speed at 4000, your aperture at f8, and your ISO to 400. Now we're ready to rock and roll. This is the fill flash. This is going to fill in the shadows a little bit underneath the bird. This is our main flash. We call it a key light. There's a car, sorry. This is oh, here he is. He's here already. We're gonna go take his picture. We're all set up. All we have to do is snap the shutter at this point. All we have to do, guys, is turn that on and hit the button. There we go. There we go. There's something mystical about these 3-inch wonders, especially when you catch them like this. The details are stunning. Now, because we use such a high shutter speed, the white background turns gray, which is perfect for masking in Lightroom or Luminar Neo. Just take a separate exposure of the background and blend.